Hello everyone, I'm Muskan Joshi from class 7th J, and today I have presented a PPT in front of all of you on the topic cybercrime and security. So, just giving you a short intro about cybercrime. So, it is vastly growing in the world of tech today. Criminals of the World Wide Web exploit internet users' personal information for their own gain. They dive deep into the dark web to buy and sell illegal products and services. They even gain access to the classified government information. Cybercrimes are at an all time high, costing companies and individuals billions of dollars annually. What's even more frightening is that this figure only represents the last 5 years with no end in sight. The evolution of technology and increasing accessibility of smart tech means there are multiple access points within users' homes for hackers to exploit. While law enforcement attempts to tackle the growing issue, criminal numbers continue to grow, taking advantage of the anonymity of the internet. So now you might be thinking that what is cybercrime? Right. So now I'm going to tell you what exactly is cybercrime. So cybercrime, which is also known as computer crime, is basically a crime where a computer is the object of the crime or it is used as a tool to commit an offense. All right. A cyber criminal means the person who is doing the cyber crime, that is cyber criminal. So he may use a device to access a user's personal information, confidential business information, government information, or disable a device. Now, I'm going to briefly tell you about the types of cyber crime. So, there are some types. So, this is the list. So, there are 10 cyber crimes which have been displayed on your screens. DDoS attacks, botnets, identity theft, cyber stalking, social engineering, PUPS, which is potentially unwanted programs, phishing, online scams, exploit kids, and prohibited, which is also illegal content. Now we are going to study about some of them. So here I've covered some of them only. So here is the identity theft, you can see, then social engineering and PUP basically, then phishing and online scams. Now the question comes that yes, now we know about what is cybercrime, but how we can fight? Like how we can stop, or what are the various measures we can take, right? So it seems like in the modern age of technology, hackers are taking over our systems and no one is safe, right? I hope you all agree. So there are 7 ways which I have mentioned. So become vigilant when browsing websites. So you have to be very particular while opening any website or web page. So like when you'll open now, you have to check before that whether the website is like having any issue or anything. You have to check the editor one and all. Flag and report suspicious emails. Okay. Third, never click on unfamiliar links or ads. Then fourth, use a VPN whenever possible. Fifth, ensure websites are safe before entering credentials. Sixth, keep antivirus or application systems up to date. Seventh, use strong passwords. Okay. Now, coming to the topic cyber security. Now, so what is cyber security basically? So basically, cybersecurity is the application of technologies, processes, and controls to protect systems, networks, programs, devices, and data from cyber attacks. It aims to reduce the risk of cyber attacks and protect against the unauthorized exploitation of systems, networks, and technologies. Now, who needs cybersecurity? Like, why? It is a mistake to believe that you are of no interest to cyber attackers. Guys, everyone who is connected to the internet needs cyber security. This is because most cyber attacks are automated and aim to exploit common vulnerabilities rather than specific websites or organizations. Now, there are some types of cyber security. First is critical infrastructure cyber security. Second is network security. Third is cloud security. Fourth one is IoT security, which is Internet of Things security. Fifth is application security. Now, we have to boost our cyber defenses with these must have security measures. Means you must use these security measures. Okay, first one is staff awareness training, second is application security, third one is network security, fourth is leadership commitment, and fifth one is password management. Thanks for watching.